All right. Not the best start. Not the best start. What do you think happened there?
Well, I just kept messing up my movement.
Yeah, that looked a little bit fidgety right there. It looked a little bit fidgety when you went there. Yeah, timing's really, really crucial. I'm glad you said that. So, like, in that situation, I feel like you could have just got there a bit faster and just went for it. Like, I would have just personally liked you having your knife out slide there. You were kind of like meleeing and fidgety a bit too much there.
Yeah, I did not mean to melee.
Yeah, that's okay. No, you're good. You're good. Let's see what we do in the next round. Yeah, this map is very, very one-dimensional. It is simply just like try to bang the underground and kind of go from there. So, what's your approach for the next round? What's your strategy right now in your head?
Well, if I'm planning to bang out A, unless our team decides to go B.
Okay, so you're just going to default bang out A and then adjust with your team. Oh, that's good. That makes sense.
Unless I see all of them have like sub out, then I go to AR and go P2.
Okay, cool. No, I like it. What about this? You reckon teammates got it? Oh, damn. What went wrong there? Just to give you a little bit of a, like understanding. What do you think went wrong there for your teammate in that 1v1?
Well, he knows he was spiral, so all he had to do was just kind of hold it down. I didn't pay attention to see if he had a stun or a grenade, but if he had a Semtex or something, he could Semtex it and just held the angle.
Do you like his position he was in?
It was. I wouldn't have been over there. I probably would have been like more back towards, like, probably more like towards our side.
Yeah, no, completely agree. Like this side. I completely agree because I think, yeah, like you said, the angle there just wasn't good for him because he was basically able to get cameraed. That was my issue with it. Accident. Yeah, that was my issue with it. He was just able to get cameraed too easily there. Move this out of the way. Okay, perfect. All right, let's see what you do. Oh, someone timed out. Oh, unlucky. Who timed out? Was that their team? Oh, what? It just said...
No.
Did you see that as well, or am I tweaking?
No, I heard him timed out, but...
Oh, okay. Maybe he's still in there. What happened there? I think that was a similar situation again. Like, you got in the bomb there, and again, it just at the angle didn't really work itself out for you there. Do you think you could have maybe played your team a little bit more there? What do you think?
When my team, like, spread out like that, I have no idea what to do on this
map. Yeah, I think that's a big thing that I saw. Like, you were in a situation there where your team was not with you, and I feel like you didn't really know what to do there. Like, I think that's where, you're saying earlier, like, maybe you shouldn't have gone. I think what you said earlier made a lot of sense. Like, you'll play around your team if they go there. Like, you went into the bomb, but your teammates weren't really with you. I feel like you can kind of just chill a little bit, play around with your team, especially on this map. When you go on the ground by yourself, like, there's two ways to watch it. You can get really bad timing. Okay, let's see what you can do. So 2 rounds haven't really gone your way, and again, nothing's crazy. It's just been the timing, to be honest. I feel like it's just not been as smooth as we want. So let's see what we can do here. Good. So you got your knife fight. It's going to bang out this time. Stun that. Perfect. There you go. Great. Good stuff. Okay. I didn't like the way you challenged that. We'll go through that after. I think, again, you got like a bit of a dead side there. Did you mean to slide around the corner there, or did you just mean to like shoulder it like you did?
I meant to slide across.
Okay, so right now what I'm seeing is you're getting a lot of dead slides, and your mechanics are a little bit like not rusty, because it's not a bad thing. It's just more like you have a plan in your head and you're not able to execute on that. Okay. How often do you shoot bots, would you say?
Normally I just shoot it in the firing range, up into it.
Okay, so from the sounds of it, what it looks like, just from speaking to you as well, we'll talk about after this round. Okay, you're 3v1, you're good. Oh. Okay, so what I'm going to say is, this is from my analysis, just watching you and talking to you from before the session. How often would you say you play the game a day? Like a week?
A day I probably play average like 5 to 7 matches.
Okay.
But a week...
So you don't really put like too much time into the game, right? In terms of like, you're saying like that's like an hour and a half roughly?
Yeah, max 2 hours.
Okay, so yeah, so honestly, like, I think you're in a good level for how much you play, to be honest with you. And what I would say is, like, a lot of your deaths so far have been like to a lack of mechanics. I want to see you, like, if you can, when you get that time to kind of warm up. So you know, those days that you do play like a little bit longer, like really kind of work on your mechanics in the private game. I think that will help you a lot right now, because I can see you know what you're doing, like you're shouldering well and stuff like that. It's just your mechanics seem to like catch you off a little bit right now. Good, I like that. Again, I didn't like the initial play, once again, going underground by yourself there, but I like the escape route. Let's see how you play this. You see him on the map, He's P2, he's P2. There you go. Okay, so again, that could have been a lot quicker, right? So I saw him on the map like 3 seconds before that. 3v1. I'll just get bombed down, bro, to be honest. All right, beautiful trade. There you go. I love the second trade there. So right there on the minimap, I think you saw it like a second or two after I wanted to. That's not a big deal, but I noticed that. But yeah, I like that. What do you think about that underground thing? Do you think there's a chance there? Do you think there's a chance that that guy kills you when you're underground trying to escape?
100%.
So for me, I completely agree. I feel like it was just unnecessarily risky. You know what I'm saying? Like you got out, it was good, but it was just kind of like, why be there now? I think it was a good play if your team's going there. I think that's the best play to do. I completely agree. But you know when your team's not going there in solo queue, I always have this saying, I'd rather you make the wrong play with your team than the right play by yourself. Because the right play by yourself isn't the right play. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's the right play as a team, but by yourself, it just doesn't work. So I want to see you really utilize your teamwork a bit more. Because there's a trophy there, that means he's going to be there. Okay, so you know they're pushing B.
Sweet. Yeah, I just have no idea what to do from here.
Let's go with your boy. Go with your boy. Just stay near him. You're good. There you go. He has to plant. You got 25 seconds. You're good. You saw him in the map. You're chilling. Okay. So right again, similar situation. Like right there, you just like even if he plants, it's not ideal. So your teammate here, Scrappy, I think needs to get more aggressive. Would you agree to help you out there?
He's either he should play more aggressive or I should just push back to him.
Well, let's focus on Scrappy right now. Like, what would you have wanted? You know, if me and you were playing there in a 2v1, what would you have wanted me to do to help you out there? Like right there, what would you have wanted me to do? Okay, perfect. So in that situation, you would want him to kind of come towards you, right? But like you said, if he's not going to come towards you, you can't control that. The only thing you can control is what you do. And right there again, you know when you drop shot, then you're going on the floor?
Yep.
You can't do anything. Like, you can't escape there. I think right there, you just shoot, back away, slide away, and let him chase you. Just be a harder kill, okay? What do you think about that?
I agree.
Like, it wasn't bad for what you did, but it wasn't good either. It's just kind of neutral, and those are the little plays we want to smoothen out. I think every round, like at least 4 rounds, there's been one small mistake, and we just want to get rid of that. And that's another one. That's another one. So I think every round right now, like I said, you're getting closer to like becoming that Crimson player. Right now, I know it's glitch, it says bronze. This is the diamond lobby just for everyone. But I can just see a lot of small mistakes in your game. Like every round I've seen a small mistake. But you tell me kind of how you feel from the first 5 rounds. What do you think the biggest mistake you've seen from yourself?
The biggest mistake is just messing up my movement and just not playing around my team.
Perfect. So let's do one at a time, right? Let's start with the movement. So I would say your movement, like in certain situations, has been really good. Like I think the way it looks like to me is if you had Shotzi, right? For example, if you were in Shotzi's brain and you were telling him what to do in this lobby with his mechanics, for example, you would be frying everyone, right? In terms of like, I think you have the understanding of what to do, what button to press, but it's just a lack of exposure to doing that. So the muscle memory isn't there. And the only way you can improve that is by spending more time training that, right? So shooting more bots and stuff like that. So you said you shoot in the training ground, right? You shoot your shot in the training ground, right? Think about it. How often do you practice your movement there?
Not much.
You really can't. You're in a little box, right? So in terms of movement, I think one thing for you could be really good. Just before you play, spend 5 minutes in a private game just running around, getting your movement flowing a little bit. Just with no bots, just run around, get your movement flowing a bit. If you want some bots in there, that's fine. But that's something I think will be really helpful for you for the movement side. Okay, so you know one's there because he naded it. I actually like this play a lot from you. I love that play from you. Really good stuff.
Just didn't see him.
I didn't mind that play. I think what we can talk about actually, so this is where I'm going to go back on myself here. You know when I said I like that play from you chasing that kill? As soon as it happened, I actually realized that we both made a mistake there thinking that was a good play. because you gave up the bomb site for free then. So you got the 1 kill, but then gave up the bomb site. Does that make sense? Like, you know, once they had the bomb site, I actually thought, I don't think you could win this round. No matter what you do, it's very unlikely. So I don't think from that point, I think the round was already lost. So let's backtrack a little bit and say what happened to get to that point. And that's where I think I actually going to go back. So I thought it was a good play from you because it was to get the kill. But because your teammate was up there, I actually think you're better off keeping that bomb site because we both know how strong A is. So I'm actually going to say, no, it actually wasn't a good play. And I'm glad we both saw that. What does that make sense? That little kind of thought process there? Like, I actually thought it was a good play, but when I realized, oh wait, your teammate's actually there as well, it wasn't a good play. Perfect. I love what you did there. You adjusted from the last round. I actually really like that from you. I think that's really, really smart from you because last round he did that and he was able to kill you there. So I really like what you just did there. Okay, 4v1. I would just stay with the bomb guy, to be honest with you. I would just stay with the bomb guy and make sure you're his bodyguard basically and get that bomb down. I mean, this is honestly fine. In this kind of round, you don't have to do anything. This is the best part about it. You don't actually have to do anything. You just gotta chill, let the round play out. There you go. Good stuff. Good stuff. I love what you did at the start there. Really, really good. Okay. Really, really good. The way you didn't the way you adjusted and pre in the top there. Now, what was easy about that? What was his mistake? Just to kind of see what your thought process is. What was your opponent's mistake there that was good for you that round? You know the very first kill you got? Exactly. That's perfect. I'm glad you noticed that. So right there, that shows you how important it is to kind of mix up your playstyle, okay? Because he did the exact same thing and you were literally there. It was nice and easy for you, okay?
Okay.
Let's go. Let's go. 4-4. Let's get this, bro. We got this. Okay, so you're going to kind of commit to this right-hand side here. Now, you could have live marked him there a lot quicker, just in case he turned on you or something, or his teammates there. I would recommend live marking that situation so you can get that kill, okay? Do you know when he's running away from you? Just as a habit, in my opinion anyways. And it's a bit easier because I have a marker on the side of my controller, but you know if your teammate was around the corner right there, if you're ever in that situation, I want you to live mark him so that your teammate knows he's there. Just in case, you know as he was going around the corner, imagine if he shot your teammate and killed him, your teammate would not even know that because you're there, right? So if there's a scenario like that where your teammate's there, make sure you live mark that guy, okay?
Okay.
But that was good. Talk to me about that decision. Why did you want to go there? Was that like a gamble just in case they go there, or what were you thinking?
I thought they were just gonna hit B.
Okay, so you went for the hard. Okay. I like the play. I thought it was a bit risky in case they go A, you're kind of like stuck again, but I mean it worked out okay there. So I think yeah, in that scenario it's kind of like a bit risky because you're playing solo queue. I personally like to just bang out A because it's the hard one to control, but I like that it worked out for you. That was good. 4v2, okay. The last two underground.
Let me know both are underground.
There you go, perfect. So what are we thinking? Get the bomb down or what are we thinking there?
Get the bomb down.
Go for it. Your teammate are chasing kills right now, so you gotta act as if you're in a 1v1. There you go. So right now you just gotta cover the bomb and you're good to go. Perfect. This round should be a win here. Yeah, honestly, bro, really good. I would say the second half of the game a lot better than the first half. What would you say about that statement?
I would say I got a little bit more comfortable towards the end.
Yeah. So would you agree that the second half was a lot better?
A lot better.
Now I don't know if it's because you adjusted from what we spoke about, or the fact that you changed your weapon to an AR, but whatever it was, maybe like you said, you were more comfortable, but I think it was a lot better from you, okay? So I want you to play another map. What's going on here? Yeah, I want you to play another map, and I want to see how you do now you're feeling a bit more comfortable, okay? But honestly, man, that was not bad, not bad at all. But yeah, in terms of the conversation, so we spoke about mechanics, like movement. Like right now, go to the training ground for me, please. Perfect. So this is where you say you practice your shot and your kind of You practice, right?
Yeah, I kind of just go like side to side, shoot one bot there.
Could you look to the left and like show me how big this area is? Do you think this is a sufficient area to practice movement?
No.
So do you see why you're kind of completely ignoring one whole part of your game? And it's not a coincidence that when we're playing, the first thing we both noticed was like the movement's a little bit shaky, right? So it's not a coincidence. Your shot was actually good with the nail. Your shot was good. So this is kind of like, this is a really good training facility in between games. I love it here. But private games is just where you learn everything. Right now, could you slide forward into a prone and shoot them for me, please?
No.
Why can't? It's very, very stiff, right? It's very difficult. Could you dolphin dive backwards and shoot them for me?
I don't. I gotta turn on dolphin dive.
Oh, you don't have dolphin dive? Okay, no, that's fine. No, that's okay. I was just showing you a point right there. Could you slide backwards and into a prone for me and shoot them? It's quite hard, right? So do you see where I'm coming from? You're a lot of the details you're kind of not able to practice. See right there, you're able to get it. It's like you can still do it, but it's just like you're making the practice a lot harder for yourself than it needs to be. Okay, this is great in between games, but before the games, I really, really recommend you go to the private games. All right.
Okay.
All right. Perfect. Yeah, you can run another game. We'll do one more game and then we'll go into a private game. Maybe we play a game together or something like that, and we'll kind of just see how I want to also test your comms and see how you're comming in a team and stuff like that.
Okay.
All right. Perfect. Let's keep going. You are currently on stream as well, my friend. Anything you want to say to the chat? Okay. Oh, I muted on Discord. That's my bad. I'm an idiot. You are currently on stream as well, my friend. Anything you want to say to the chat?
I don't know.
You seem nervous, bro. What's up, man?
Just a little nervous.
Why are you nervous, man? Bro, you're playing well.
Just a lot of,
you're flowing. Why are you nervous?
just a lot of eyes.
A lot of eyes? Don't worry about them, man. They're a friendly bunch. Are you someone that leaves hate comments on my YouTube videos? Or are you someone that...
a couple.
Do you ever leave hate comments or do you... Oh, see? Oh, nice. Okay. I appreciate that, man. But, like, the point is, like, most people that, like, hate or anything like that, they're such a minority. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't even what they just hate for the sake of it. So I would never worry about, like, people hating and stuff or anything like that and, like, the eyes and stuff.
Okay.
Damn, another search? You're like a search magnet, bro.
Yeah, it's bad. Or usually I just play Hasi Hardpoint over and over.
Oh, really? I like Hasi Hardpoint, to be fair, so I don't mind it. All right, that's okay, though. I actually don't mind. Oh, no, not another protocol search, so give us dealership at least. Give us dealership. Oh, no, not another pro. You know what? Okay, I guess it's good because we could learn from the mistakes. I think there's a few things we can learn here, okay?
Okay.
All right, let's run it, bro. Let's run it. What's good, Rhythm? What's up, my boy? We got Augie in the chat. Let's get it, Frank. Let's get it, Frank. What's good? What's good? What's good? Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it, boys. Yo, what's good, Clay? Nah, we're going crazy today. Damn, Clay, you're moving like that. It's crazy, Clay. Don't do that, Clay. Whoever asked for coaching on YouTube, I got you. Give me a second. I'm just going to put it on my Twitch chat. There you go. Then I can send it over. Here you go, Mr. King Cam. You can go in there and make a ticket. All right, let's get it, bro. You ready?
I was ready.
Let's get it. Let's get it. Chat, can we show some love to my man in the comments, please, so he feels a bit, you know, a little bit less nerves right now. Can we all show some positivity to my man, show him that we're on his side, and, you know, let's get through this game together, bro. Let's go. All right, let's get it. Let's get it, Austin. Love it off the break here going through. Okay, I really, really think your biggest, like, your weakest asset attribute right now is just the fluidity. Like, you know, right there, you got the start off, you got into such a good spot, and then you're kind of just like, it's like you're doing 85% of the fight, and then you get kind of stiff at the end there, okay? Like, you think about this corridor there. You know that where that door is, right? I want to see you, like, jumping across, sliding across, getting damage down, chucking nades, like, being a little bit more of a threat. as you're kind of shouldering and backing away, but you're not really putting a threat on them. Like, I never felt like you were going to kill them until they overcommitted there, right? So I want to show you what I mean after in the private game of just kind of being a little bit more free there. Like, for example, jump on those generators, go prone there, just be a little bit more annoying and kind of find those angles to get the kills there, okay? Because what you're doing is when you're waiting, and especially if they double team you, you want to have better angles there because you're doing such a good job getting in the spot, but you're just not able to get the kills once you're there. That's what we want to clean up, the execution part of it. Which I don't think is a bad thing at all. I think most of your play is good. It's just the ending we got to clean up a bit. Let's see what you do in this situation. So you got a teammate going to B, you got one going A, okay. Great play from you. Ooh, okay.
I thought the second one was above. Yeah, he was above.
Yeah.
That's what I thought I heard.
Now, you're in a 1v3, so it's always going to be very, very difficult. I didn't like the bomb plant when you were trapped, but like I said, you're in a 1v3. Me personally, I'd like to get a little bit lost. Like, they knew you were there, right? So, you know, as you're planting, you're just kind of giving them a chance to close on in. And I think it's just very difficult. I didn't hate the play. Like, I think you were in a 1v3, so it's really difficult regardless. But I think to maximize your chance there, I would have liked you to maybe like reposition and like maybe play like spiral top. Do you know what I'm saying? Like play a corner and kind of like try to make it a 1v1 because you were in a 1v2. You had some time. It wasn't a bad play at all. It just, I think it kind of limits your chances there. That's all. All right, this time go on top of the generator, bro. Get active. Be annoying, man. Don't let these guys get you, bro. You're way better than these guys. There you go. There you go. There you talk to me, bro. Tell me. Talk to me. How did that feel?
It felt a lot better.
Didn't that feel better, bro? Like, you're just not, you're like, they're stuck here, bro. They're stuck here. They're slide camping. You do your thing, bro. There you go. Perfect. Trade him quick up. There you go. RT's coming in. Oh, You're one shot. Don't overchat. Think where the RT came from. You're one shot. There you go. Now you're good. Okay. Check if he's got a bomb. He might have run away. I would have checked if the bomb was still there. A bit quicker. There you go. Yeah, see, yep. He's gone. Yeah. That's what I thought. Yeah. So right there, just way quicker, right? We're gonna go through in a private game, but I think like bro, I actually am really happy. I think you have like so many good fundamentals. I just want to kind of inject certain areas of your game to really excel your gameplay. But let's go through the positives. That first kill, did that feel a lot like talk to me about that? Did that not feel a lot more like you were in control? When you were cammering the corner, you were getting... I didn't feel like you were going to die there because you made him weak, backed away, cambered him. Like, it was so much stronger. And that's how I want you to play. Even that last guy right there, like, you know when you had a grenade there, first of all. Second of all, you know when he made you weak and then you backed away? Like, just shoulder it and make sure that he thinks you're a threat. Because you let him get away with bomb and didn't react for, like, till he was next to you. So that was a long time, okay?
Okay.
But like I said, most of it's good, bro. It's just a few things we got to clean up. Like, every round, there's a few small things there. Beautiful. There you go. Not a problem. That's like, I want to talk about that in a second, actually, because I got a really good point I want to mention to you. Good. You go 40 seconds. You're good, bro. You're good. There you go. Okay, so exactly the same situation you had last time, you had now. But what did you do different? And didn't it feel a lot better now? And do you see, this is what I mean by learning. I'm very happy with that. Because what did you have last time in the 1v2? What did you do? You got the bomb down.
I played at the same area.
Yeah, but what did you do now? You said, no, last time I did this, I made it. So this wasn't that better again? But what I would have said is, you know when you got that first kill, you had about 35, 40 seconds. Honestly, bro, I would have wrapped again. I literally would have ran through and gone to A again. That's what I was waiting for you to do. I was like, because what is the exact same thing. What happened last time? You got the kill and planted at B, right? And this time you got the kill at B or A, you should have went to B. You should have just done the same thing. Got this kill and wrap back around again. Because you want to keep them guessing and them tweaking a little bit, okay? That's it, but much better, bro, much better. And that was just unlucky at the end there.
Okay.
Right, look at the map. You know exactly where they are. There you go. Oh, unlucky. Just not a good angle, is it?
Yeah,
what was your plan there? Because so if you think about it now logically, now that the round's done, basically, right? You guys went to A, right? So you gave up B. You know when you went to A and you knew they were at B, do you not think that they're going to watch Spiral because they're in your base? So I kind of expected someone to have Spiral locked down there. Does that make sense?
Okay.
Like, no, but what do you think about that?
I didn't think he was gonna be at Spiral. I thought he was gonna be like, maybe like trips or something.
Sure. No, I completely agree. I just feel like, again, it's just kind of like giving yourself, like, I think you're giving him a higher chance of winning the gunfight. Like, he's always gonna have the advantage because you're going up the stairs there. It wasn't like it was like a random route. Like, he's probably expecting it, you know what I'm saying? So I think, again, it's just like how he can play to like smarter routes and stuff like that. Damn, teammates tweaking like that.
I didn't even know you. Oh, I didn't know.
Good walks, good knock knock. Got a barely in the chat. Let's get it. What was that? Sorry.
I didn't even know that head blitz was that dirty.
What's your thoughts right now with this game? I don't think these guys are much better than you. I think you're making a few small mistakes, but I think you could easily win this game. I think your teammate's given up, which isn't very helpful. But what are we thinking? What are we thinking? I think you still got this, man. Talk to me, bro.
I have no idea what to do. I'm trying to play around them just because of solo queue, but I don't know what they're trying to do. I have one trying to go B, one who just stayed in spawn, and then one who went B2. So it's kind of like we're all like spread out. And then 2 AFK now.
Okay, he's just given up like a weirdo. He's just given up basically. Hey, again, better, bro. Better. They're gonna be spiral. They're gonna know your hair. They're gonna know your hair. Let's quickly get out of there. Yeah. So again, one thing I've seen like constantly with you is just timing of things. Like, how many times have you got traded? Probably quite a few, I would say. And right there was another perfect example. You killed the first guy, and then you kind of just like fluffed around the same spot. You know what I'm saying? So you haven't really moved from your red dot. Does that make sense?
It does.
Yeah, so I want to really focus on getting that reposition going, like getting the kill and then just moving and getting out there, like keep them guessing. I feel like too many times they knew exactly where you were based on your location. So let's jump into a private game because I think there's a few things we can go through. Overall, it really wasn't bad. I just want to mention it really wasn't bad, and I think that was one of those harsh solo queue games where your teammates are all on different pages and it's just kind of like trying to make do. Could we have done things better? Sure, but I think that was, like you said, a bit of a tough one, so don't even worry too much about it. Okay, let's jump into a private game. I've got a code ready if you want to join.
Okay.
How are you on 100 ping on your own server, by the way?
What'd you say? You cut out for me.
How are you on 100 ping in your own lobby?
I don't know.
Wait, what the hell? How? That's crazy. Are you on wireless?
Wired.
What? Wait, what? How are you on 100 ping? I'm so confused.
Well, 100 ping for me is like central servers in America.
Oh, damn. I'm so confused. Like, for me, like, I get like 12 ping. Like, if I'm on my, I only get 100 when I'm playing in American lobbies. Like, I get like 130. I'm like, okay, cool. That makes sense because it's in America. That's crazy. I saw that. I was like, damn, okay. I got the code for you.
I think I get 60.
Damn, that's the lowest. That's crazy, bro. It's GGM4W. You get 8 ping speed? I don't know. Yeah, exactly, Rivo. I just put your message. That's what reminded me to say, bro.
It should be.
At least you reminded me. Yeah, perfect. All right. Could you do me one favor, please? Could you put a tactical insertion on your class setup for me?
Yep.
Perfect.
I have it on though.
What's that, sorry?
I have it on.
You have it on? All right, perfect. What is the... Oh, it's just glitch. I was checking something. Okay, cool. I don't know what's wrong with that. All right, cool. So, yeah, honestly, I just want to kind of go through some of those situations where I think you could have just done like a little bit more finesse, I would say. Winning or losing that game, I don't think was really down to you. Like you said, I think the team was just, it was too uncoordinated. And for Search and Destroy, you want more coordination. So I'm not really looking at like, oh, did you win or lose? I'm looking at you as an individual and like things you could have done better over those 2 games, okay? So let's go through. Could you meet me around the kind of P4 area? Because that's where most of your starts were.
Free for all.
Okay.
Eliminate the enemy.
Perfect. So if you could just wait in this corridor for me, please. Right here. Okay. And I want you to just put a trophy just in this little door, a little ledge. Oh, could you put? Sorry, my bad. Yeah, tactical insertion. Sorry. If you could put that down there, perfect. And every time I kill you, we're just gonna restart this little drill, okay?
Okay.
Okay. All I want you to do is try and kill me when you're ready. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. How did that feel?
Definitely a little tough.
Yeah. And like when you watch kill cam, like, how simple was that in terms of like what did I didn't do anything crazy. All I did was slide around the corner into a prone and catch you in the sprint. Okay. Now like there's so many other ways of doing it. Oh, 1 second. Yep, same thing. What were you gonna say? Sorry, can you leave? Was that your question you were gonna say? Like, can you push through as well?
Oh no, it's just that spot right here was dirty.
Oh. So I just want to show you, because this is what you were doing the first few rounds, okay? So try and kill me again. Make sure to put your attack insert down just like every time you die, okay? Just so you can keep going back here. Because we just want to like, it's not about this specific kill. It's just about how you're approaching it, okay? So for example, this was you shouldering. You were like shoulder and you were kind of like, you kind of shouldering it like this. Like it wasn't, you weren't really getting anything from it, from what I was seeing. Like if you were going to shoulder, he's there, cool. And then like that's fine because you're out of there, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't mind that going through. Now he's there, he's weak, or whatever you want to do. You can get around like that, like whatever, that's fine. Like that, isn't that annoying to play against when I'm dolphin diving past your screen? How does that look to you?
Very annoying.
So this is the main point. I don't like, let me say I do this, right? I didn't hit you, right? But you're not going to hit me either. But let's say I do that and actually hit you. Oh, I actually have to hit you now. I'm tweaking. Okay, for example there, right? Obviously, I'll be more accurate in game, hopefully. But right there, like, I make you weaker, then I go through, and I can do that. You see what I'm saying? So you could give yourself opportunities. I don't even have to hit you for it to be worthwhile. That's the key thing there. So you can go around, now you're one shot, I go through, for example, like that. Like, that is exactly what is, like, a bit more of a aggressive play to break it down in terms of, like, splitting the gunfight. But you just kept on kind of, like, shouldering and then kind of backing away and then kind of, like, playing, like, you just didn't, like, for example, you're playing here, right? And I could you come around the corner and just camera me and kill me?
Yeah, okay. Oh,
so kill me. Yeah, kill me. So put, yeah.
Okay.
You're good. Go for it again.
My X is a little, A button's messed up a little bit.
Alright, let's try again. So I think what it is right now is with the new update, basically when you slide and then jump, it actually jump, like it's a weird jump. Like it kind of goes a part of it, yeah. Which is quite good. It's a new mechanic I want to talk about as well, but we have to go through that right now. But yeah, go for it. Try and camera me, okay? And kill me.
I'm not used to that.
Okay, that's okay. So what you're doing now is to do that, like you're doing this. So what you're doing is you're sliding and then pressing the jump button. If you just do a slide cancel, that's fine. Like right now, I would literally just slide cancel. Just slide cancel. So slide and press cancel once, okay?
Okay. Oh, dude, no.
Talk to me. Talk to me. What's going on in your head?
It just feels a little clunky.
Okay, let's stop right there. So this is so important because this is probably one of the first times where you're like breaking down specific mechanics in gunfights, right? And this is my main point. You know, because you haven't been practicing in the training ground, these are things that we should be working on consistently. Yeah? And making sure before we go into rank play, we have these down, okay? But back to the point, I didn't see any time you did a slide into a prone, for example, in the game. It was very, like I said, like one-dimensional drop shot. Like, it was just a little bit flat. So I just want to see a bit more from you. That's all, okay? In the game, in terms of, like, finessing and stuff like that. Another one is, like, this. Let's go through this gunfight right here, okay? The bomb is going to be there. This is the bomb site, okay?
Yep.
Right there, okay? This was, like, you in, like, a 2v1 with your teammate. And you were kind of standing there. So could you shoot me, like, twice? Okay, now I'm right here. Okay, cool. Now try and kill me. Do what you need to do, okay? So right there again, do you see how I kind of just got out that quickly and you got kind of lost there? What was the hardest thing to do right there in that gunfight? Like, what was the most difficult thing about that gunfight for you?
Probably trying to figure out where you're going to go.
Exactly. So the tracking in the gunfight. So all I did was this, right? And this is the main thing I want you to kind of work on. And you did it once. Do you remember when you did it? Oh, my thing's glitched. Your stream's lagging. I'll just go around. Do you remember when you did this once when you kind of pushed this guy here, went slide to prone, you actually killed that guy, and I said, didn't that feel better? That's what I wanted more of. So this is all controlling the gunfight, okay? So for example, if I'm standing here, okay, could you just slide cancel around the corner and try and kill me? When you're ready. 3, 2, 1. It's okay, it's okay, you're good. Let me know when you're ready. We'll do it again. Just slide cancel and try and kill me, okay? 3, 2.
Nothing extra, just slide cancel?
No, do whatever you want, whatever move you want, but try and kill me, okay? 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, so right there, why, like, what happened at the end? How did I kill you at the end there? Because you had such an advantage. What happened there?
I got too aggressive.
So this is the difference. I don't think you were too aggressive. I think you weren't aggressive enough at the right times, and you want, like, there was so many little details there. For example, I'm one shot, right? So you got me weak, and I'm hiding here. When I'm hiding here and I'm weak, you just kind of, you kept on doing this again. You kept on fluffing about. Right there, I'm weak, I'm weak, I'm weak. You should now be sliding towards me with your crosshair on me. Like, could you go in there and be weak for me? Like, go there, I'm going to shoot you twice and then try and kill me, okay?
Okay.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to shoot you twice, go into that little zipline area, and then from there we can try and kill each other, okay?
Okay.
So you see how, even though you slid out, that was a good slide from you, my centering was on you and I was ready. Again, it's just about being a little bit more decisive in those scenarios, okay?
Okay.
Yeah? The best example was that 1v1, that when the guy was getting the bomb down. So you could go back here for me again. What you want to do, do you remember what you did actually? Let's start again. Do you remember what you did in that situation?
You talking about when I killed this guy? Or...
No, so when the guy had the bomb down there, do you remember what you did when that guy had the bomb there?
I came in, stunned, here, shot him twice.
But do you remember when he, do you remember, no, so it was this bit here, you kind of stood like this. You kind of stood like this, you were kind of prone like that. Yeah, because do you remember when I said to you, I think he's gone, check the bomb, I think he's gone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, did you remember what I'm talking about? So basically, you got the first kill here, which is perfect. You got that first kill on this guy. The bomb was then down, and then you kind of, do you remember when you backed off here and you kind of stood up here? And you were like prone or something like this? So that right there again, like, it's about keeping that guy trapped there. So instead of doing that, if you know the bomb's there, like, you could have gone around, like, slid, and kind of just shouldered and been annoying. And, like, instead of shouldering now, slide and get shots off. That's one thing I want you to add to your game as well. I didn't see it nearly enough. Like, right there, for example, just stand in that corridor for me. I want you to try and kill me from there. Not push me, just try and kill me from there, okay? 3, 2, 1, go. So in that situation, you see how I've wide slid into the open? I'm giving you a chance there, right? What you want to do is, this is what I'm saying about being smart with your movements. So right there, this is another one. Right now, when I'm shouldering like this, what am I telling you? I'm telling you where I'm going to come from. I'm literally giving you a trailer. Like, I'm telling you, I'm coming through here. And then when I'm sliding, then you're already preeming me. So this is another thing you can do. It's called, I don't know, it's basically just messing with your opponent's centering. So right now, try and kill me, okay? Let me put a track in. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Did that feel like it was a surprise or what in that situation?
It did feel like a surprise. I feel like you got there quick.
Now, that was a really bad angle from me. I would never shoot like that in game, by the way. Just to show you, though, how the angle messed it up. Like, where were you centering in that scenario? Could you pre-fire it for me? Perfect. So if you're doing that, and imagine I did this now. You're centering there, and I did this, for example. So I just, like, shoulder, and then I really quickly, like, did that. Like, that completely throws you off. But if I do this, for example, you're probably going to have that ready. Does that make sense?
It does.
Now, could you see a little bit of that in your game?
No, I should have done it more.
No, but as in, sorry, like this first part of like shouldering and then challenging from the same area. Could you see a little bit of that in your game?
I don't know what you mean by that.
Like, do you think you were doing this, like shouldering and then kind of peeking from the same angle that you were shouldering from?
I was.
Yeah, so that's like, you just saw how it looked on the other screen, right? So what I want you to do is keep them guessing. So go like shoulder and then maybe go up top. Maybe not there because it's the best angle, or even just sliding like wide or whatever. Just keep it guessing, being more annoying, okay? Another thing is just repositioning. Okay. So you get the kill, you like, for example, you get this kill, get out of there, reposition, like get through, got the zip, like just get out of there, okay? Be way more quicker there. So one thing I really like what you did, let's go back, come with me for a second. I love what you did on the second 1v2. I love it because you got the kill here, you went up top, and then you went round, so this is exactly what we wanted you to do. Went spiral. Now, when you're spiral here, what have you just done? You've cleared spiral. So now you know that they're not spiral. They're either on the zip line behind you coming the other way, or they're like around mid-map. Do you get where I'm coming from? Like, they're probably not around here then. So then you went through, you got this kill right now. Now, where do you think his teammate was? I'm gonna guess his teammate was like, I don't know, mid-map or up top. Let's come with me for a second. Let's just guess his teammate was up top here, okay? In that 1v2. Let's guess his teammate was up here, like watching middle like this, okay? Right now, this is what you did. So you got this first kill. There was like 40 seconds left, okay? So you go through, get the first kill. As soon as you kill him, you should be out. And once again, like, kind of going around, like maybe hiding here, for example. Does that make sense? Because imagine, so go prone there for me, go prone. Because imagine his teammate did this now. And you would have seen me. Does that make sense? Like, you want to just kind of anticipate. So right now, imagine I came out like this and I'm looking for you and I go around like that and boom, you kill me. So as soon as you got that first kill, do you remember what you did? You just stood in the same spot. You killed him and then you kind of looked around and then you stood and then you went for the bomb plant. And then by the time you planted, he came to you. But you didn't move for like 20 seconds.
Okay.
Yeah? Talk to me. What's your thoughts on that?
Well, I thought I had a lot less time.
Okay, no, that completely makes sense, by the way. That completely makes sense. Just to show you how quick you can actually move. Okay, we're going to go on 18 minutes 20. And I'm going to show you how fast we get there. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. So we get that kill, we go through. And this is the long route, by the way. So we go to cross right now. We think he's here, we're sliding, we're still checking this area. We're checking this area, want to get out. At this point, he's probably not there. He's probably on the bomb site. Boom. How long was that? 15 seconds? While checking everything? You can get there really quick, okay?
Okay.
So that and then let's say you have to plant 7 seconds. So that's the thing. Like, in that scenario, he's not going to expect you to wrap around. So you know what you just said is so important. There wasn't long, right? So think about it from his perspective. If there's not long, does he think you're going to wrap around or plant there? He's more than likely going to think you're going to plant there. So that's even more of a reason to take that wrap round if there's not a lot of time. Okay? So just about having that discipline in that moment. Don't get like nervous and like tweak, just chill. So right, well, 25 seconds, boom, let's go for it. But I completely understand what you're saying. That was a high pressure situation. I just wanted to show you what you could have done. Okay, that's all. Everything else was good, bro. Everything else was good. One thing I like what you did is if you come towards me again, it's just kind of when you stood here, I like how you're approaching that gunfight. Now, do you know why you were winning these gunfights with such ease? It's because that's what you were practicing. If you think about the dummy, right, you know the training range you shoot, the dummy you shoot, it's kind of like this, like from where you are and you go up top like this shot is like that dummy. That range is kind of like the mid dummy. Does you see where I'm coming from? So you've had so much experience with that shot, but that's why you was good right there, because you see that guy, boom, you shoot him. That was perfect for you, great shots. But where you were struggling a little bit was the movement getting in. Okay, so if you come back here, so what we're gonna do next time? We're gonna go through. We see them, we stun them, take our time, maybe go jump around. We see no one's there. We're gonna slide across, get some shots off, back away. If someone shoots us, we back away. It's fine. We're gonna shoulder, go around again. Just be annoying, bro. Be annoying. Like slide off like that. Do this for me, okay? Could you stand here? Just slide off, and as you slide off, shoot me and get in, like, out my way again, okay? Try again.
Oh, that's a little...
So this is important. You know when you miss, it doesn't matter because I can't even shoot you. By the time I react, it's fine. So you basically have unlimited chances to kill me there. So try again. There you go. Now slide at me and kill me. Slide into a prone and kill me. Perfect. That. Now let's stop for a second. That was perfect. You know you got it the third time. You know even if you miss, right? If I go and miss, it doesn't matter because now you go again. You see where I'm coming from? So you just give yourself more of an opportunity, okay? And use your shouldering like you were shouldering to keep shouldering. If you're gonna shoulder once, back away. Okay, now you know what to do. If you want to go around, take a different angle now, slide like that, just be annoying. Like stand there for me again, please. Try and kill me, okay? And let's see how it looks from your PV. From there, okay, ready? Oh, wrong screen. I wanted to go on your stream.
I think it went off. Oh yeah, let me restart it.
Oh, just stream off? Okay, there you're good. Yeah, if you can put it back on. If not, it's okay. Hey, I appreciate the subs, man. Hyper comment with a gift. We got Barely with a sub. Let's get it. And 10 as well. Thank you, man. I appreciate that, boys. Lots of love to the chat. Wait, is it my Twitch anniversary today? Really? Or are you saying to something else? We good? Back at it? Perfect. Perfect. Okay. So try and kill me. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1, go. See that? About catch again, just kind of shouldering, getting the information, backing away, and then coming through a different angle, more of a safe angle. So like right there, I wasn't in danger. I overchowed, and I'm safe, I'm good to go. So just give yourself those different angles, okay?
Okay.
And the other thing is like controlling the gunfight. I really want to go through that with you because I think that's something we can add to your game. Have you heard me say that before ever? Controlling the gunfight?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So let's kind of experiment that. I'm just gonna get some ammo. I'll meet you near the mid map, okay?
All right.
Because one thing that... Oh, I may have... Oh, no. I think we're good. I didn't destroy yours. So one thing about your gameplay is... This is from what I've noticed. You don't play the game too much. So you're not going to rely on your mechanics. You need to rely on playing smarter than the opponents. And your movement is probably the attribute where you're a little bit more fidgety and maybe not 100%, but your shot is kind of better than that. Is that kind of a fair assumption of your gameplay?
I would say that's very fair.
Yeah, okay, perfect. So if we were to write like what to improve, instead of saying, oh, let's improve our movement, obviously that's a variable, but why don't we say, why don't we improve our gunfights without relying on the movement? So what I mean by that is, for example, let's have some fights here. And I'm going to show you how I can control the gunfight without relying on movement and just relying on getting the first shot, getting some information, okay? So whenever you die, just put your attack into it now. We're going to have some normal gunfights. Now, right now, I completely understand you have high ping, but this is a good chance at playing at disadvantage and seeing how you play. If I do kill you, just watch the kill cam for me, and we're going to break down each gunfight, okay?
Okay.
Perfect. Ready?
Ready.
3, 2, 1, go. So now you're weak, I'm going to chow you. I think you're going for the right. Okay. So right there's a perfect example. That was a 50-50. I don't want you to take 50-50s. Because right there, what happened in the 50-50? It was just a straight reaction battle. Now the biggest thing is, who has the ping advantage?
You do.
So I benefit from 50-50s. I completely benefit from them. I don't think that was a good gunfight for me either, but because I have the ping advantage, I benefit from 50-50s. You don't at all, okay? So you can't take those. So right there, for example, this would have been a better play. You go through, you think I'm coming through, you could have went prone here, for example, waited, and then one pumped up and hoped that I overcommitted there. Does that make sense? Because where did I was standing here, right? Could you just stand there in one pump and see if you can kill me? So in that scenario, you want to one pump like this. So you want to, so go this way. You want to do. You want to hide. So go like a little bit more left there. So yeah, you want to kind of hide. As in go there for me. So if I go here, for example, hide and then go up like that. Like you want to one pump like that, and then like reposition like that. You see, you don't want to show your body like that. How hard is that to play against? Let's say you're trying to fight me. You're trying to fight me. I go through. And now back away. Okay, try it. Try and kill me. Go for it. Let's try. Let's have a fight.
Okay.
I'll show you everything we went through. How the fuck did you get behind me? I'm so confused how you got there. I was trying to show you the center of it, bro. I honestly didn't even know you got behind me there. Fair play. Where did you come from? From this middle bit?
So I came up here, saw you were right there, rushed here.
I'm so dumb. You know what I did? I stood here and I fell off, and then by the time I got up top, you were already behind me. You can start again from this area here, okay? Put your attack into down. Okay. Ready? Let's go. 3. Oh, let me know when you're ready, actually.
It's down.
All right, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, so that's watch a kill cam for me. That is the most, I would say, that was a perfect example of you just playing the game in a difficult way for yourself. You hit such a good shot on me, but you're going into the open for no reason there. Like right there, where did you end the gunfight? Right here. What do you think the chances are? Let's say you played yourself, okay? So Austin versus Austin. Who wins that gunfight? This version of Austin or you? Most of the time, out of 10.
I would say the one on P1.
So you're giving yourself a disadvantage every time. Let's switch it, and I'm gonna show you how you could have maybe played that, okay? One thing you're doing is this. You are repositioning before you're getting the damage down. And the problem is then is you're not putting pressure on me. Let's switch. Could you stand there for me? Yep. So yeah, so try and kill me from here, okay? I'm gonna be on this box. This is like off the break before we start. Who has a positional advantage?
I do.
Why? What area? Like what about it is?
You're trapped.
I'm trapped. You're on a head glitch. Just everything about this gunfight just shows that you have the advantage. So try and kill me, okay? 3, 2, 1, go. Not that you can wallbang that, but okay.
Oh no, it's just a delay.
Oh, okay. Okay, so that's the first time I chowed you. The rest, I didn't do anything. I just stood there, just chilled, let you shoot me. And again, what did you not do there? There was one key thing you didn't do there.
I should have pushed.
There was no reposition from you. When I stood here, I didn't really do anything. I was just chilling, letting you I wanted to see how you play it. And then what did I do? One slide cancel and took your head off. It was so smooth and quick, but you let me do that. You gave me that free advantage. So right there, what you could have done, like you said, is once you shot me, can you just think about it from my perspective? Could you go there for me, please, where I was? All I want you to do is center where you think I am, where you think I'm going to be, okay? Okay, now, slide cancel right, shoot me, and then get back into cover. Yeah, like that. But whoa, when you slide cancel right, this is important. Don't do this. Don't slide cancel here. Why should you not slide cancel here? Why is this a bad play?
Because I'm too far away from cover.
There's no escape right. Exactly. This is what you should do, okay? So you've come back here for me. Just stand here for me, please. What you should try and do is this, okay? Slide cancel right, and then go back into cover. Or do this. Shoulder left, and then slide cancel right. Why is that a good play?
Because before you slide out, you can see if he's peeking.
Exactly, that's perfect. And there's one more feature. If I see you shoulder there, remember what we went through. What was the one thing you were doing in the game? You were shouldering and then going from the same angle. If you're shouldering there, I'm going to center there. Try it. Let's go for it. So slide cancel right. Okay. Try and kill me when you're ready. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. See, that's good. And what you want to do is when you do that first slide cancel, that was fine because you missed some shots there. So I really like the fact that you missed some shots and got out. And then when you're more accurate, you're going to hit that slide cancel. And sometimes if I'm not looking, you can just commit to the kill. But what I like to do is just slide cancel, get out, so that I've given myself a safety net. Because imagine I am looking at you. Right, same thing. Try that again. Exact same thing. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Good. Perfect. Like much better. But then what did you do at the end there? You overchowed with no health. So much better there. But as soon as you realize, okay, Arv's got my number, just chill, just relax a little bit. And why are you going left and right? What about there's a third area, there's a third way of shouldering me you can do. What is it? What is a third way of shouldering me right there? And getting some shots off. There you go. Don't think so one-dimensional, okay? Think about that. Try it again. This time slide left, slide right. When you do that, add a jump and shoot me in that as well. Go for it. That was perfect because I wasn't. No, that's perfect because I wasn't moving there. That's perfect. So that was a situation where imagine I wasn't looking at you. You do that kill. Now I'm actually going to try and fight back and move. And let's see if you can do the same thing. And what you're trying to do is you want me to not look at you. If I'm looking at you, then you need to reposition. If I'm not looking at you, beam me like you just did. All right, let's go. 3. I'm not going to reposition to make it easier for you. Just to see this level 1, then I will reposition after. But let's go. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, not bad there, but I guess the right way. But what did you do really well? You got the first shots off, okay? So what you could have done is when you got those first shots off, again, just be a little bit more careful when you're slide cancelling out, because if I am pre-aiming the right way, well, you're not weak there from the first shots I hit you with. So you have to kind of, yeah, you have to kind of control the aggression depending on your health. Let's go for it again. 3, 2, 1, go. Perfect, much better. Much better. Now talk to me about this. Compared to what you were doing in game, how you're challenging, how does this feel now?
It feels way better. Like, it's
now,
not just 50,
yeah,
50.
Exactly. Now, are people going to move? Absolutely. But what that was a bad voice break, bro. I don't know what's happened there. What you have to also remember is people are going to be distracted by other things. So I might be watching you moving, but then someone on the left might shoot me. I might look to the left, and now slide counter right and kill me. Slide counter right and kill me.
Oh, that's right. Oh.
Quick. Yeah, gotta be quicker there. Way quicker there. That was poor from you, okay? What happened there?
Well, you said slide, so I slid to the left.
Oh, no, I'll say slide counter right. No, you're good. Do it again. I'll show you what I mean. So right now I'm looking at you, so you just jump and notice I'm looking at you. Okay, cool. Now I'm looking at you, but then you see on the mini-map, your teammate do this. And this is why mini-map's so important. You see your teammate do this. He's coming around this area. What does that mean?
This means we're about to have 2 different like positions on him.
Exactly, and you know where he is. You know where I am. I'm standing here, right? So right now, you don't even have to kill me. You could just wait for your teammate. So this is where you could buy time. Because on the minimap, you see that your teammate is coming here. Look at the angle. Where am I standing? I'm overcommitting. Your teammate has a free shot on me. Now, if you die, for example, let's say I kill you, what might I do there? I might go back away and watch the stairs. That's why you have to play the minimap more, play your life more. And there's all these small variables with that, okay?
Okay.
Let's have a few more gunfights and focus on controlling the gunfight with your health. And now that I'm actually repositioning, see how we can do. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1, let's go. Should have pushed me. That was one shot. But I love that. Now, what I would say is you should have pushed me in the first bit. Okay, let's go through that after. I love what you did, by the way. That was perfect. What you did was great, okay? I couldn't find you. I literally lost you, so you played that really well. But you know when you made me weak in the first spot? You had the health advantage. You should have done that then. You should have killed me then, okay? That was the only bad thing you did. But what you did there was perfect. Why was that so good? It's because you shot me one way, and then you went the other way, and I just didn't know where you were. And when you go the other way, what you're also doing is you're getting that extra camera. Like you're going again, so you're cameraing again. Really good stuff, okay? You got lost really well there, okay? This time we're going to be a bit more of a weird gunfight because we're both going to be on this head glitch. We're very close to each other, so it's going to be really difficult. But let's try. Ready? 3. I'll put my attack insert down, actually. I'll tell you what, I'm going to give you an easy gunfight, and I want to see how you play this. Could you stand around here? Could you try and stop me from breaking through? I'm over here. I'm in this building. I can only push you from the downstairs area. So either this window or this door. Okay, ready?
Okay.
3, 2, 1, go. That was terrible from you. You had such a good angle, and then you just went out in the open. Okay? Why would you give up on your spot there, bro? Talk to me.
Well, the plan was to come in here and come through here, but I saw you about to jump out.
Yeah? But then you're letting... No, but even then you're letting me camera you. You're giving me a chance for no reason. Like right there, you made me one shot. You don't even need to do anything. What was the goal there? I said I'm going to push you, right? So you don't even have to...
My bad,
damn, someone didn't like that. No, you're good. So in that situation, I'm just getting started. Okay. In that situation, right? I said I'm going to push you. You don't even need to do anything. Just chill. Keep being annoying. Keep peppering shots. And then if I'm weak and I back away, then chow me. But be quick with it. You kind of went round and just took a long route for no reason. You went round, like, even right there, if you're gonna chow me, then get on with it, bro. Chow me, like, slide at me then. Don't just take a long route and give me a chance, okay? Let's try again. Okay. Like, I should never be able to win this. Let's go again. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, so what happened there, would you say?
You got me weak and I got...
Put your head down and
okay, that's the key bit. That is the key bit right there, okay? When I get you weak, that's when I push. If I push first, like try and kill me, okay? Try and kill me, then we'll go back to that point. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, now you're on 100 and 200 ping, so I'm gonna just use that as the ping, okay? But in that situation, that's just not a gunfight I should win, right? If I go in slide cancel like that and I kill you, that's just a poor gunfight from you. I wouldn't take that gunfight. But if I wanted to back you off, the only thing I can do is kind of wait for an opportunity, slide cancel, try and camera, make you weak. Now that you're weak in that situation, now I can push you. Because you're weak, I know you're gonna go in the floor. I know you're gonna back away into cover. Okay, so when you are playing, if you want people to back down, just keep throwing shoulders, keep being annoying, make them weak, then go for them. All right?
Okay.
And yeah, I think we went through quite a bit there, man. Let's end the YouTube video. That's the hour, and we'll catch up in a second. All right, YouTube, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, drop a like, subscribe. I'll catch you guys for another one tomorrow. Peace.